Hi, this is unusual for me to do a flip through of a Jade Summer book. Actually, I've never done a flip through of a Jade Summer book, and what's more is as of maybe 3 weeks ago, I didn't even own a Jade Summer book. But I got this one really because of the cover image. This is called 100 Swirls, and the reason I like this book because I like patterns, but I also like this book because this will give me a chance to practice with certain mediums. I need to practice with my Neocolor 2s. I need to practice with my Twi markers and with permanent markers. And when I saw this image and the way that this was colored, I just had to get this book. It's 100 swirls, so let's just start looking through it. So here is information about who Jade Summers is. We know it's like an empire, so to speak, or it publishes that incorporates multiple artists, so we don't ever usually know who the artists are, but that's who Jade Summer is. So let's just go through it really quickly. I think by having this book, I can get practice with some mediums that I'm not skilled with at this point because I took nearly 2 years away from coloring. But I just got this, and this is something that I'd like to spend a half hour to an hour a day with and just practice with the mediums. And then when I get to more detailed books like Erie's books or Hannah Cowles and Maria Trolle, Kirby Rosanna's, Tim Jeffs, when I get to those books and other books like that, then I will have had some experience with the mediums that are very new to me. I mean, even though I stopped coloring a couple of years ago, I kept buying a lot of things. I own hundreds and hundreds of markers. I own fine liners. I own the Twi markers. I've got Wink Stella. I guess basically I'll put it like this. I don't have expensive watercolor pencils and I don't have pan pastels. So if we cross those two things off the list of art supplies, I basically have everything else. So that's easier than me naming what I have. I can simply name what I do not have. So I just thought that these images would be great practice. And there's 100 pages. Now what I have noticed about the Jade Summer books is that they're usually double images. You go, half of the book is all individual pictures, and then if I'm not mistaken, the second half of the book repeats the pictures. This book does not repeat. It's just 100 different pages. And it will give me a chance to hone up my skills, because when I colored on a regular everyday basis where I would color 6 to 8 hours every day, I had the blending down and the layering and the shadowing. But now I'm just like a newbie because I haven't exercised that part of my brain. And then you have different parts of your brain, and I'm more dominant with the analytical thinking part of my brain. I don't have the skill and the talent for the artistic part of my brain. So having a book like this, as well as his Intricate Designs and Intricate Flowers books that I bought, I mean, I say his because I don't know, but having the Intricate Designs, Intricate Flowers book in this book, it would just give me a chance to practice. And then that way, when I sit down in a good, expensive, hardbound book, I don't mess it up. I don't know how that transferred over. You can't really even see that. So I'm really excited to have this book, and I like the images. I like the spacing in the images. I like that it's not all crunched together like say a Kirby Rosanna's. I really would have to have some serious skill, whereas this gives me space and ability to practice. So that's why I wanted to share this flip through with you. And I know I'm going fast. You can either just ignore the flip through, or you can even slow it down if you want. But I think I'm showing you enough so that you can see why for I think $5 or $6 this book is definitely worth it. Of course, most people in the coloring community have the skill and talent to blend shade and shadow and things along that line, and they don't need a book like this. But I think that it will be helpful for me, so that when I do live streams and I do coloring on live stream, I have the confidence that I need. because right now, to be quite frank, I don't have the confidence, and that's why I got this book. Let's break the binding a little bit for the last 2 pages. I didn't really break the binding, but I'm just trying to hold it down. I really enjoy these images. I really do. Popsicle. That's cute. So we're nearing the end of these 100 swirls. And this kind of reminds me of another book I have. But I'm glad that I got this one. And we know that it's on Amazon paper, but I do have a printer and I do have cardstock. So if I really wanted to get super duper fancy, I can just, you know, copy it and print it on different paper. So that's it. A quick 6-minute video. Nothing overtly special, but just something that I wanted to share with you. That's it. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.